Top 3. As much money to get 15 seconds.
SharePoint crowd is enthusiastic. So I hope these opening remarks give you a little bit of context, and I'll try to build from that. I normally, for the last year, have had to start almost every speech talking about the economy. I'm not going to do that today. So I'm going to try to capture some of the things that we're thinking about in SharePoint 2010, and Tom's going to join me, and we're going to show you a few demonstrations of those capabilities. It's simpler and simpler for people to create their own custom SharePoint applications. Rapid application development using Visual Studio and SQL. Tom's going to show you the enhancements we've made to Visual Studio to really
New product page inside of here, if I can type. And you'll see a couple of new enhancements around end-user empowerment. First and foremost is we've implemented the ribbon for web content management. So I can quickly go up to my page, I can see the ribbon, I can change all the different permissions, I can go change the settings in the library, I can go and modify my text, so I can change my font, I can change my font size. We even support things like XHTML and WCAG, the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines. So your sites are accessible, they're XHTML compliant, they'll run beautifully across browsers. So lots of great new enhancements through the ribbon and through all the XHTML support that we have. Now, end users love to work on web pages like they do inside of Office. So PowerPoint's a great example where you go create a new PowerPoint slide. After the fact, you may say, great, I want to change that from title content to just title, or change the layout on the fly. And so one of the things we implemented inside of SharePoint 2010 is what we call one-click page layout. So as an end user, I can come up to my page layout. My web developer set up a bunch of different templates for me in here. And I can just go select two-column layout, and you'll see on the fly, just like in PowerPoint, the page layout changes. Right, pretty cool. I got all my, oh yeah, you like it, all right. So you see all my Chrome across the top. The other thing that end users love is lots of times they'll write their web copy inside of Office, and they want to bring that over to the browser. So we did a lot of work to support cross-browser rich text editing. So you'll see here I'm inside of Word. I've got some rich text in here. I'm going to go, oops, let me select it. And I'm just going to copy this, hop back into the browser, go to my page content, right-click, and put in paste. And now I have the full fidelity between the Office client and SharePoint. So really easy for your end users to create their web copy. But it doesn't stop there. Lots of times when you create a web page, you just want to put pieces together, reusable content like Crafted, where you can just drag and drop web parts on, and allow end users to have a rich site. So I'm going to go just add a web part in here. And you'll see down here, one of the things that we've heard is that you want to add communities to your site. So I'm going to go add the new SharePoint 2010 blog capabilities to my website. I have a product blog that exists already inside my site, and so you see my blog web part hosted right inside of there. Now the other thing too is maybe I want some rich media. We've got some great videos of our products that we want to show on the site. So when I go and add another web part inside of here, you'll see this media web part. This is a built-in media player built right into SharePoint 2010 based on Silverlight. So you'll see up will pop my media web part right inside of here. Now watch the ribbon. I'm going to click on the media web part. The ribbon automatically changes context to a media tab. So my end user is put right into the contextual area they need to work on. I can go and change the media. I can change the image. I can make it play automatically. We even support skinning. So if you want to create skins for the media player, just come in, watch the media player now. I'm going to change it to more of a glass sort of UI. So you can spend all day creating new skins for this rich media player. Great integration. Before you'd have to write a ton of code, your own custom web parts, and now it's all built right inside of the solution. The last bit that I want to show you, as I build this site from scratch in about 5 seconds, 10 seconds here, is maybe I want to have rich search. And one of the things that people, when they think about search, they only limit themselves to thinking about the search box. And at Microsoft, we think search is a lot more than just the search box. We think that search can power immersive experiences. So we want to integrate in the FAST technology where we have a product catalog that has millions of items in it. And we want to allow people to search that product catalog but never type a query. We call it queryless search, where you're getting rich navigation but not ever running the query in the search box. So here we built a Silverlight web part using the new built-in Silverlight web part inside of SharePoint. We connected it to FAST Navigators, the platform inside of FAST. And when I add in this web part, you're going to see a new experience on my web page that is my product catalog, but again, you'll never see me type in a query to actually perform all the searches. So I'm done here as the end user. Let me go check in my page. You'll see another end user feature here. You don't want spelling errors on your website. That just totally looks unprofessional. So built right into SharePoint now is checking for draft items, so you're not publishing things with broken links. The other thing too is spell error checking built right in. So when I hit cancel here, you know, I love products just like everyone else loves products. You love products. I can right-click just like in Word or PowerPoint. Up pops the spell checker. I say, actually, I also love products. So I fix my problem there. I go to check in. My spelling errors are all gone. Hit continue, and I'm done with my web page. Now let me show you some of this fast navigation here. So if I go down to my product catalog, watch the middle here as I filter on the left-hand side. It's actually performing queries in the back end, but again, I'm not typing in those queries. I'm going to go add in televisions here, and boop, filters down. I'm going to take the slider, and I'm going to slide it over, and stop, and bam. I'm right to the product that I want. So rich navigation, rich experience, Silverlight, fast, SharePoint all together. So what you're seeing here today, end user empowerment with all the new web content management capabilities inside of SharePoint. Rich media integration with built-in Silverlight and streaming media right inside the SharePoint environment. And lastly, how you can use fast and SharePoint together to really build immersive experiences inside of your website. Thank you very much.
To show you. So a complete lineup of product offerings, a complete lineup of opportunities for internet and intranet facing.
Money and gives you agility. So whether you're Kraft selling Velveeta or Ferrari selling F4C, SharePoint is the ultimate Swiss Army knife, the thing that does wikis to workflow, blogs to business intelligence, really the whole gamut of tools for people that collaborate on the web. We think we're taking that to the next level in across the spectrum of features. We've certainly enhanced wikis, both standard and enterprise level wikis, so that a lot of the syntax support people are looking for, more complex templating and hierarchies in those wikis, richer blogs, other improvements to calendars and tasks and so forth in the experience. But also this is a place where we encourage you to think about the Office apps, including the co-authoring model on the web. So one of my favorite scenarios that we can now do that we won't show you in this session, but I'd encourage you to take a look at, is think about OneNote on the web. You've got this rich canvas for laying out information, doing research, brainstorming, and you'll now be able to access that from a rich client. Maybe somebody's taking their notes offline and syncing them back up.